My name is Maria Miller. In this video I want to teach you about notes for the song This Old Man. And I hope you already know the song from before. Let us first look a little bit about all these symbols that we have here. First of all, I have here these 5 lines called the staff, these 5 lines called the staff 2, and together when they are put together they form the grand staff for piano in this case. Whatever the right hand plays is written here on the upper staff, and the left hand is then here on the lower staff. This squiggly thingy here is the G clef or the treble clef, and it shows us where the note G is, the G that is above middle C on the piano. And I marked the note G being here with this orange dot. It's like it's in a nest, so to speak. And then every G note here is marked in green. It's like a landmark note. Then this one is the F clef or the bass clef, and it tells us where F is, the F below middle C. And I marked the Fs in this song in red. Here's one, and then over here, this and this. The Fs that this F clef tells us where it is. Okay, now let's get started, and I will sing you the song first of all. This old man, he played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. And the song starts with a landmark note G here for the right hand. Then this note is on a line just like G is, so therefore, and they're neighboring lines, okay, the first and second line. So therefore on the piano you skip one key and you go down to E. And then back to our landmark note G. Now this measure here is identical to the first measure, G, E and G. Over here, he played knick-knack. This note is just one step above G. See, G is on this line, and this is in the next space, so it is A. Here's our landmark note G, so I won't mark it. Then we go down in steps. We go down from G to F. And then down a step again to E. This is going down in steps now. And one more step down to D. As you can see, these notes are alternating, being in a space, on a line, in a space, on a line. This D is in a space because if I continued and I drew another line, then it would be in a space between 2 lines. Now it goes back up in steps again, so D, E, back up a step. And again a step up again to F. With a, we have E and F. With a knick-knack, paddywhack. Here's our landmark note G. This is another landmark note that you know already, right? C, the middle C. Knick-knack, paddywhack. And then, give a dog a bone. Here it goes up in steps, from C all the way up to G. C, D, E, F, G. And then G, D, is D. D is in the space that D is basically below all the 5 lines of the staff. Another D, and then D is a space note and F is a space note here. You skip one key here. From D to F, you make a skip. And then we go down in steps again, from F to E, to D, and back to C. In the left hand, we have lots of notes to play. And this first note is C, the bass C, not the middle C, but the C below middle C. And then these 2 notes are very near our landmark note F. They're not F because F would be here on this line, but they are just surrounding it. So this is E and G, the 2 notes surrounding F. Here's G and E. Now this measure here repeats this. The C again and E and G. Here again we go back to C, okay? And here's our landmark note F, and then another note that is also on a line. So since F is on the line, this note is on a line, So there's one note in between them, one key in between them that you don't play, so you skip. They are F and A. Okay, they're not neighboring notes. It doesn't go by steps here, but there is you skip one note or you skip one key, and so there's F and A. This one, if you compare it to C here, compare these two. It is just one step below C, which is then B. Here we have our landmark note F, and the one just right above it, one step up, which is G. F, G played together. Here we go down to lower notes for a little while, starting with the same note as here, the C. And now C is in a space, it is a space note, so is this one, it is in a space, so therefore from C you skip one key and you go down to A. The same happens from here to here, you again skip one key going down and you go down to F, this is a low F. Now from this to this you go up one step, this is just below all the 5 lines, this is on the first line, this is on the lowest line, it is G. G is repeated here. And now here's the same thing as was here. F and G together. And then the landmark note F here, and the note right above it, and the note right below it. So there's G, F, and E. Now that we have the notes, let's look at the rhythm in this song. And we will actually say the rhythm using da, titti, da, those kind of words. For the quarter note here, we will say da. For a half note, which takes 2 beats, we will say da, 2 beats. And over here we have 2 eighth notes. Together they are as long as a quarter note. And for them we say titti. And that's all there is as far as different notes. Now let me read this rhythm to you first, and then I'll do it second time, and then you can try to do it with me. Okay, I'll do it first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, 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 ti, ti. Da, da, ti, ti, da. Ti, 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 da, 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 da. Could you follow me? You can try, pause the video and go back in the video, play that part again and try to follow me again. Now I'll do it again, and this time you can join me. I'm gonna clap the basic beat. Count to 4 first, and then I'll get started and just read the rhythm with the da and titti and da's. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, 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 ti, da, da, ti, da, ti, da, 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 da. Got it? Okay, so we are now done studying the notes and the rhythm, and I have another video where I will show you how to play this on the piano.